position to be otherwise than tedious and unpleasant. But as they drew towards the end of it, their interest in the appearance of the country which they were to inhabit overcome their dejection, and a view of Barton Valley, as they entered it, gave them cheerfulness. It was a pleasant, fertile spot, well wooded, and rich in pasture. After winding along it for more than a mile, they reached their own house. A small green court was the whole of its demesne in front, demesne, and a neat wicket gate admitted them into it. As a house, Barton Cottage, though small, was comfortable and compact, but as a cottage it was defective, for the building was regular. The roof was tilted, the window shutters were not painted green, nor were the walls covered with honeysuckles. A narrow passage led directly through the house into the garden behind. On each side of the entrance was the sitting room, about 16 feet square, and beyond them, 16 feet? That's like nothing. And behind them were the offices and the stairs. 4 bedrooms and 2 garrets formed the rest of the house. What the fuck's a garret? Does anyone know what a garret is? 4 bedrooms and 2 garrets formed the rest of the house. I have no idea what the fucking garret is. Again, that would be the part where I Google, but we're on live, so. It had not been built many years and was in good repair. In comparison of Norland, it was very poor and small indeed, but the tears which recollection called as they entered the house were soon dried away. They were cheered by the joy of the servant on their arrival, and each for the sake of the other resolves to appear happy. It was very early in September. The season was fine, and from seeing the place under the advantage of good weather, they received an impression in its favor, which was of maternal services, and recommending it to their lasting approbation. The situation of the house was good. High hills rose immediately behind, and at no great distance on each side, some of which were open downs, the others cultivated and woody. The village of Barton was chiefly on one of those hills, and formed a pleasant view from the cottage windows. My nose itches. The prospects in front was more extensive and commanded the whole of the valley, and reached into the courtyard beyond. The hills which surrounded the cottage terminated the valley in that direction under another name, and in another course it branched out against between the two of the steepest of them. With the size of the furniture in the house, Mrs. Dashwood was upon the whole well satisfied, for though her former style of life rendered many additions to the latter indispensable, yet to add and improve was a delight to her, and she had at this time ready money enough to supply all of that.